Hello everyone, welcome to Satyanos. Now we are here with a new topic, complex number. First of all, what is meant by complex number? Complex numbers are numbers which are imaginary. Okay, these are the numbers which cannot be defined on the plane or which does not lies in the real numbers. For example, I, omega and etc. I is nothing but root of minus 1 and omega value is minus 1 minus I root 3 by 2. I will say how this omega value is derived, and see this I equals to root of minus 1. For any solving of quadratic equation, if we get x equals to minus 7 or something else real number, we consider these types of roots as imaginary roots, right? We did not take these roots. So now, here we are going to discuss imaginary roots which are nothing but complex numbers, okay? First of all, let's discuss about I. We know the value of I is root of minus 1, okay? Now, I is equals to root of minus 1, I square equals to minus 1, I cube is equals to minus root minus 1 and I power 4 is equals to 1, okay? So see here, from these we can write I power 4 in R is equals to 1 and I power 4 in R plus 1 is equals to root of minus 1, I power 4 in R plus 2 is equals to minus 1, I power 4 in R plus 3 is equals to minus I or minus of root minus 1. Okay, this is the condition. Now in the place of, if we take, for an example, if we take I power 35, okay? I power 35. First of all, divide this 35 by 4 so that we get a remainder and a divisor. It goes with 4 8s, right? 4 8s 32. 32 plus 3 is equals to 35. Now, this is in the form of I power 4 into 8 plus 3. Okay? See, I power 4 in R plus 3. I power 4 into 8 plus 3. So at last we got plus 3. So our answer is minus I or minus root minus 1. In this way we have to calculate I power values. Okay. And next, how is omega derived? X square plus x plus 1. This is a quadratic equation which does not have real roots. You can verify also. X is equals to, by using the quadratic equation formula, minus b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. Now here x equals to minus b, minus 1 plus or minus under root b square, 1 square minus 4, a is 1 and c is also 1 by 2a. Minus 1 plus or minus root of minus 3 by 2 into or else 2. So x equals to minus 1 plus or minus. See here we have root of minus 3. Root of minus 3 can be written as root of minus 1 into 3. Okay, root of minus 1 into 3. Or else root minus 1 into root minus 3. Here root minus 1 is our I value. I into root minus 3 or I into root 3 by 2. So here omega is equals to minus 1 minus I into root 3 by 2. And omega square is equals to minus 1 plus I into root 3 by 2 and 1. Omega square, 1 are the roots of the quadratic equation x square plus x plus 1. These are the third roots of unity. I will say what are the roots of unity. Now properties. First of all, equality of a complex number. Let us assume that x1 plus Iy1 is equals to x2 plus Iy2. These are two complex equations. Okay, now if we equate these two equations, we get x1 equals to x2 and y1 is equals to y2. So here I am doing, first of all, this is the real part of the complex number, real part of complex number, and y1 is the imaginary part of complex number. Okay, as y1 is beside of I is a complex number, right? So this is imaginary part of complex number and x1 is real part of complex number. Whenever if we equate two complex numbers, we have to equate real part to real part and imaginary part to imaginary part. See, x1 to x2, y1 to y2. Okay, got it? And the next is modulus of a complex number. Let us assume this is a complex plane and this is the origin and here is a point P. So modulus of a complex number is the distance of a point P from the origin is called the modulus of complex number. Distance of a point P from origin of a complex plane. Okay, this is the modulus and it is represented as mod of x plus iy is equals to under root of x square plus y square. See, this is the distance formula. Okay, this is x and this is y. So by the Pythagoras theorem we get under root x square plus y square as distance. This is the modulus of the complex number is equals to under root x square plus y square. Okay. The next is argument of a complex number. Argument is nothing but angle. See here, this is a complex plane. O is the origin and P is a point x comma y. And see here, this is x and this is y. A complex number is represented as z, or a complex equation is represented as z. Z equals to x plus iy is a complex number, and in this way we represent the complex number in the graph. And now argument of z means the angle. See here, if you assume the angle as theta, argument of z is theta. So here we get tan theta is equals to y by x, right? Tan theta is equals to opposite by adjacent. Now theta is equals to tan inverse of y by x. So theta is nothing but argument. So argument of z equals to tan inverse of y by x. Or else we can also write tan inverse of imaginary part y, real part of a complex number. So from the equation, argument is equals to tan inverse of imaginary part by real part. Okay, got it? Next is polar form of a complex number. If z is a complex number, x plus iy, and in graph it is represented like this. This is a P or else z x comma y origin x and y. So now polar form of z means z is equals to r into cos theta plus I sin theta. Okay, see here how we got this. Now from this z is equals to x plus iy, and where here r is equals to, r is the modulus complex number which is under root x square plus y square. We have studied before. Z is equals to x plus iy. I am multiplying and dividing r. Okay. And so that we get z is equals to x by r plus I into y by r into r. Now z is equals to x by r is under root x square plus y square, x by under root x square plus y square plus I into y by under root x square plus y square. So now from the graph, if you assume this as theta, sin theta is equals to opposite by hypotenuse. So this is r, opposite by hypotenuse. Sin theta is equals to y by r. So in the place of y by r or y by under root x square plus y square, we can write sin theta, and cos theta is equals to adjacent by hypotenuse, x by r. In place of x by r, we can write cos theta plus I sin theta into r. Okay, so here this is the equation we got. We got it right, polar form of complex numbers. We are changing the x and y's into theta form. Okay, the next is Euler's form, which is nothing but if z is equals to x plus iy, then e power I theta is equals to cos theta plus I sin theta. Okay, so this is the Euler's form, and here z is equals to mod z into e power I theta. Fine, got it? Z is equals to mod z. Mod z is the, which is nothing but r. Mod z is r under root x square plus y square. Distance from origin to point P. Z equals to mod z into e power I theta. So I am going to prove it. Z is equals to mod z is r under root x square plus y square. E power I theta is cos theta plus I sin theta, and under root of x square plus y square. Cos theta is x by r plus sin theta is y by r. R gets cancelled, and z is equals to x plus iy. Okay. If you write in this form, the problems get simplified. Okay. And now vector sum. If z1 and z2 are some complex numbers, argument of z1 z2 is equals to argument of z1 plus argument of z2, and argument of z1 by z2 is equals to argument of z1 minus argument of z2. These all properties are very useful for solving problems. Okay, and the last thing, complement of a complex number. See, if z is equals to x plus iy, complement of z is represented as z bar is equals to x minus iy. Simple. We replace I as minus I, so we get complement of any complex numbers. Okay, let's solve some problems. Find the real part and imaginary part of complex number 7 plus iy, 2 plus 10i. Sorry, 7 minus i. 7 minus i by 2 plus 10i. Okay, now 7 minus I by 2 plus 10i. If there is any complex number in the denominator, we have to rationalize it. How to rationalize a complex number? By multiplying, dividing its complement minus I into z. See, complementary of 2 plus 10i is 2 minus 10i. So I am dividing and multiplying it with. Now 7 minus I 2 minus 10i by a plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square, 2 square minus I square into 10 square. Okay, right. Now multiplying 7 2s are 14 minus or plus 10i square minus 2i minus 70i by 2 square is 4, and as I said it, the first I square is equals to minus 1. If you get here minus 1, minus minus gets plus, plus into 100 is equals to, and similarly here I square is equals to minus 1, so 14 minus 10 minus 70 minus 2, 72i by 4 plus 100 is 104. 14 minus 10, 4 minus 72i by 104. Now split the denominator, 104 minus 72i by 104. I think we get cancellations here, 2 2s, 2 5, 2 2s 4, 2 6 12, 1 by 26 minus, and here 4 1s, 4 8s, 4 26, 2 9s, 2 13, and 9 by 13 into I. So now we got the value of 7 minus I by 2 plus 10i is equals to 1 minus 26 minus 9 by 13 into I. It's a simplified form. Now here by this we can write real part is 1 minus 26 and imaginary part is minus 9 by 13. Okay. In this way we have to find the real parts and imaginary parts of a complex number, of two complex numbers which are in numerator and denominators. Okay. The last problem for today. Evaluate 4 minus 5i into 10 plus 11i. Okay, we can solve it easily, right? Directly multiplying 4 into 10 40 minus 50i minus 55i minus 55i square. Okay, 55i square. Now 44 plus 44i. Now 40 minus 50i plus 55 plus 44i. 55 minus 55 plus 40, 95. 50 minus 44 minus 6i. So this is our answer. That's it for today. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. If there are any comments or suggestions, please drop them in the comment box. Thank you.